Hi Steve, my name is Celeste Alvarez, and I was born in Brawley, California, a small, rural, desert border town located about 2 hours east of San Diego and about 30 minutes away from the Mexico border. As a Mexican American raised in a predominantly agricultural-based community, I knew I needed to work in a profession that raised the voices of those around me. Following high school, I decided to attend community college for 2 years, and during this time, I interned for my local newspaper. After my first semester with the Imperial Valley Press, my editor took a chance on a 19-year-old and hired me as a full-time staff reporter. For 2 years, I attended classes and covered everything from parades to city council meetings, house fires, and court hearings. By 2013, I became the first in my family to be accepted to a 4-year university, which led me to resign from the newspaper to finish my bachelor's in journalism at the University of Southern California. Through the financial support of scholarships, grant funding, and student loans, I was able to continue reporting on public interest issues at USC involving homelessness, gun control, racial injustice, and criminal court proceedings. In becoming familiar with court hearings, I discovered a deep passion for the justice system and the way in which lawyers are able to tell the stories of their clients in the hopes of providing justice. I began to understand that as much as journalism can report on injustice, only the courts can truly yield justice. By the time I graduated in 2016, I had come to the realization that I wanted to be a lawyer and help advocate for those underrepresented in society. To practice the law in the public interest means having the ability to personally console someone at a time they need representation the most. I returned to my hometown to stay with family and have worked as a freelance reporter, columnist, and waitress, all while juggling my LSAT prep. Every couple of months, I would plan to take the LSAT, but upon seeing no real improvement in my score while studying, I would push my dreams of law school back another year to give me more time to readjust my studying methods and ideally improve. I accumulated a small library of LSAT prep books, and now 4 years later, I have adjusted my priorities to surround my LSAT prep entirely. Although my 145 diagnostic score has only steadily risen to a 148, I remain confident with my decision to attend law school by the fall of 2021. I would very much like to be considered for the LSAT Unplugged Public Interest Scholarship because although my community often reinforces my need to become a lawyer, there is a lack of mentorship available when it comes to LSAT prep. Like many rural communities in America, my hometown has more heart than resources. With roughly 180,000 people living throughout the border county, a majority suffer disproportionately from poverty, health issues, and environmental pollution caused in short by local agricultural burning, a drying Salton Sea, and harsh emissions from factories located just across the border. Given these concerns, I can understand why the closest in-person LSAT prep course is located 2.5 hours away, San Diego. Navigating the law school admissions process on my own has been a rewarding experience. Through the help of resources like LSAT Unplugged and your day-to-day study schedule, I truly believe that if given the opportunity to access your Supreme LSAT course, I can take on my law school plans more prepared than ever before. Thank you so much for the consideration and for making these types of scholarships available to students striving to conquer the LSAT. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them, and feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.